Thank you so much for being here with me. I am with Kevin, guys. He is a business owner in Riverside of this gym that's also, has boxing, it has workouts, and it's in Riverside. It's called Get In Ready Fitness Club, right?
Yes.
So, Kevin, why don't you tell me a little bit more about how long have you been in this area and how did you get established with this gym?
Well, I've been in Riverside since high school. Moved from the Bay Area. Went to high school out here, went to college out here. And due to work, have traveled around the Inland Empire here and there for different jobs, but been only training in Riverside. I started this gym a few years ago. It started here. I have trained throughout the Inland Empire. The boxing came to me from Warzone, which is my father-in-law's main boxing gym. I was training there.
Okay.
Had a history in personal training more in just kinesiology and plyometrics.
Right.
Big corporate gyms, stuff like that.
Yes.
I was doing personal training at this boxing gym.
Okay.
When I left the training world and came back, I didn't want to go back to the corporate gym and work so much for someone else. So started training at the boxing gym and then started adding and realizing, like we spoke about earlier, that there was a large clientele of people that wanted to learn to box but didn't want to actually fight. That wanted to learn the boxing skills and learn how to do the bag work, the mitts, but didn't have the intention of getting hit back or fighting, building confidence or self-defense. And I started to absorb those people at some of the authentic boxing gyms. If you don't have the opportunity, the youth or the age or the skill set to show that you're going to be a promising boxer, sometimes you get overlooked because they want to train actual fighters.
Right.
So that usually consists of being young and being at a certain skill level. You're not going to start a boxing career at 30.
Wow.
But there's a lot of people that want to learn to box at 30.
Right.
So gym.
You found that. You found an audience that was basically calling for help, that wanted to learn boxing but didn't want to be a competitor and compete, right?
Absolutely.
So you just took that and made your own thing.
And what's funny is the interesting side of how many people end up on the opposite end of the spectrum. People come to me and say, I came here because I don't ever want to be hit. But they get better at what they're doing, then they want to try the sparring. And some people come with the attitude of, I'm a tough guy, I'm going to do the sparring. They learn a little bit and go, that's not for me. So I think it's getting the basics down and learning what could work for you. And in the beginning, all the basics, the white belt stuff, even if it's just learning the workout fundamentals, form, or just learning how to throw a punch, I emphasize the basics over and over because they're helpful and they work.
No, absolutely. And that's actually one of the reasons why I started boxing, because I really wanted to learn just the basics, right? Just how to punch back if anything ever were to happen, knock on wood. Just to really have a foundation and have the confidence more because, I'm sure a lot of girls or women, don't feel confident in fighting back.
Correct. I don't know the exact number, but there's going to be some high number that if you were attacked as a woman, your chances of being safe are going to go up huge just for fighting back. Not because you knew some killer move, not because you're a blue or black belt or brown belt in jiu-jitsu, but because you screamed, you clawed, and you fought. I think anyone that's attacking, there's statistics that show they analyze this individual to look for vulnerability. Posture, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, head down, headphones, not paying attention. So if you already gave a sign that I'm alert, I have a presence and a posture about me that doesn't take shit, you're already probably in the 80 percentile of not being that victim.
I was gonna
just
say,
by having confidence.
Yeah.
And not even an amazing skill set.
And you know what that reminds me
fighting
of?
back.
Exactly. That reminds me of just the basic bottom line of how animals work. Lions and their prey. They look for the weakest one, the sickest one, right? And then they obviously prey on the weakest one because it shows. So, taking that, I just really, really wanted to, start this journey and start my fitness journey, get in more self-defense, and inspire women and inspire other individuals to kind of take control of their life. So, Kevin, you are a self-made business owner, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I guess. It's hard to swallow that and say it sometimes because I think anybody that runs a business, whether it's big now or you've started, is tough. I think I remember as a child and as a kid, if any of my friends said my dad owns a business, I had a good friend in high school, her dad owned a printing shop. Now I don't know if they're rich or not, but hearing my dad owns automatically in my mind put them in, they must be balling.
Some high stakes.
Yes. Yep. And now being a small business owner, God, what an awakening. So for anybody out there that's made it happen or is trying, good luck. It's hard.
Yes.
As someone who I'm finally in the green, not a lot. This doesn't pay for some extravagant lifestyle, but I'm paying for my business and able to live. And from what I hear, that's already something to be proud of. Now, it's hard at times to go, I might be able to go to a 40, 50 an hour a week job and make the equal amount. But that also has a cap, and you're working for someone. This and Mize has potential to be beyond that. So even though right now I'm probably not where I want to be, the road's not closed off. I'm just getting
It's not
started. So it's tough when you're a small business owner. And the gym, personal training is a luxury. It is not a necessity.
Yeah.
So if you're a good trainer, eventually your clients will leave because you've taught them things and they won't need you forever. And it's also
If
something
you're a
that
good trainer, that's funny.
if you were short on money or time, this might be the first thing you cut out. So the business does this. I get a couple people and the income's great, then a couple people got to drop off.
Yeah.
So it's a tough business. I think not everyone works out.
Nope.
So what, maybe
That's for
40% of the population work out? I think that's a high number,
Exactly,
maybe a high
exactly.
guesstimate. And out of that 40%, not 100% are buying training. So out of that 40%, I maybe got 20% of them buying training.
Yep.
So it's a tough job. You gotta love it. That's why I'm
Yes.
here, because, and you're starting to feel that,
have
right?
to,
This
yeah.
is my life already. So I've decided to make a little less income and live in happiness, because this is what I do already. So if I can share my life and people help me financially make it through life by giving them what I do day to day, I wouldn't trade that for the world. Because it's
Exactly.
not work for me.
I was going
So
to say.
for some people, it is work, but this is what I do every day. And if I
Right.
can help you change your life a little into this, because it's not once a week. It's not, you have to do this all day. You have to
This
eat right, you
is
train right, you
eat,
sleep right.
yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
You eat,
right?
breathe, and repeat this.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. I know there are days that when it's not good, when maybe you're struggling due to this business that I've made myself, there are definitely days that you go, would it be easier to not be the sole responsible person to bring in the income and just going to a job where if you do the job, you get paid? I'll go there, I'll work for minimum wage, work my 60 hours, and I know I get my 300 bucks. Sometimes that sounds better than making 1,000, but you don't know if you're gonna make it. So even though it's your own business, it's never a promise. And
Right.
that has to be something that's not for everyone.
Yeah.
You have to be okay and believe in your passion, because when those times are low, if you bail on it, it's never gonna happen, right? So when those little valleys come, you have to weather them and understand this is part of it.
Yep.
So stay strong.
Yeah.
Whatever that small business is
I
weather
love
the
that.
storms, and and if you truly believe in it, that's all it should take. And if it's not your why, then you shouldn't be doing it anyway.
Exactly. Okay. I love that, Kevin. Wow. Beautifully said. So, has your business, ever since COVID started, has your business been affected at all?
Oh, immensely, in good and bad ways, humbling ways. I think when it
Okay.
first started, I'm more of a private gym, one-on-one, small groups. So
Okay.
I knew at the time I wasn't even going to be affected. They're closing down large gyms.
Okay.
I can always keep my groups under 10.
Keep small, yeah.
Wow, how blessed that during
Yeah,
this
how-
time. And what's funny is when people started complaining that the gyms were closing, I knew that I'm not even going to get more clients.
you were like,
Didn't
it's
work
gonna
out
be
that
great.
way.
Oh,
Even the people
shoot.
that felt as this started, the information started building up, right? People were being snowballed with more information, and I don't think they knew how to take it. And in the beginning, people that felt, oh, you're supposed to stay away from large groups or certain things, I'm safe at Kevin's place, slowly due to media and information turned into, maybe I shouldn't even leave the house. So in the beginning, most stayed. And then I think they got the notion that my work is closed,
Maybe I should.
other places are closed, maybe
Yeah.
I should just do what protocol is.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Right.
I lost everyone.
Everyone.
And then I found, due to some clients, and thank you to them, they introduced me to the Zoom and being able to do some
Zoom
things
is
online.
where it's at now, yeah.
And I'd say only about a month of hardship with the gym, all of a sudden, the Zoom picked up.
Yeah.
I realized that it is a great, not only a tool, but for training, now I could reach out to people that were beyond my traveling zone, people that
Yeah.
were beyond the Inland Empire.
Yeah.
If you live in Europe, San Diego, miles away from me to minutes away from me, you can't get here, and you need any guidance, whether it's a small gym I don't know how to use, I have a gym at work, I don't know what to do, I have these dumbbells at home, but I just go through the motions. I could create a whole new program or benefit you off of that due to the Zoom. So that's a whole, I was even, didn't go as well, but even thinking, I won't cut out the Zoom now that this is over.
Oh, no,
because
exactly.
it's another avenue to reach
And
people
I'm sure,
in a whole nother way.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure the whole world is finding out that they can do most of their business on Zoom or meetings or,
Or
not
other ways,
most, but,
right?
there's
Yes.
other avenues and there's other ways to still make things happen even when the world is on pause, right?
Which is the blessing, I think, of when you were forced to find other avenues.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you didn't have it.
It's
Now
a blessing
that's
in
that
disguise.
blessing. Yes.
It's literally strategically meant to happen like this, and it's so crazy because we're also not blind, but getting really awakened, and it's like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. So, wrapping this up, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you and find your services?
Okay, Getting Ready Fitness Club. I'm in Riverside off the 91 off Arlington. GettingReady.com. There's no I. Okay, it's GetNReady.com. I'm on social media. Find there's not too much there. It's just about my gym. Or check out the website or pop on in. And I want to say thank you, Valerie, for having me. And
Thank you so much for all your input. It was so valuable. I'm sure a lot of business owners can relate to you, especially self-made ones like yourself. So again, just thank you so much. And I'll go ahead and link Kevin's information down below if you guys want to go ahead and check out his classes. He's an amazing trainer, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay,
Stay tuned.
see you soon.